tell you a little bit about my journey with English before telling you the strategies that I learned over the years. I am a native Persian speaker, and I began learning English when I enrolled in an English institute for several years. My passion for the language was so profound that I never felt overwhelmed by my studies. I immersed myself in English daily, engaging in activities such as reading books, completing exercises, listening to songs, and watching movies. I even practiced speaking to myself in front of a mirror and made a conscious effort to think in English. I eventually went on to do a bachelor's and master's degree in English language and literature. Despite the enjoyment that I derived from this process, it was undeniably challenging. Mastering a language requires significant time and effort. Consistency and dedication are crucial to achieving a high level of proficiency. Over the years, I developed some strategies that I'm sure will aid you in your language learning journey. This is going to sound like a cliché, but it's true. Never give up. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be times when progress seems slow, but persistency is key. Every small step forward is a victory towards the finish line. You'll have good days and bad days, times when you want to give up, but you have to continue. If you pursue this goal with love and passion, success is within reach. To avoid losing interest, study when you are in a good mood and utilize your most productive times of the day. For example, the early morning is a great time to study because your mind is fresh and everything is calm. If the early morning doesn't work for you, find a time that is most conducive to your studies and find those aspects of the language that you enjoy. Whether it's watching movies or listening to music, this will make the learning process sustainable. Learning in isolation can be discouraging. Interact with others and learn in a group setting to see gradual progress and build new skills. Language is a social phenomenon after all. If you can't travel to the country where the language is spoken, find other means, such as joining local language clubs or online forums and study groups. Practicing with others can provide motivation and expose you to different perspectives and accents. Make friends and interact with them. Surround yourself with the language as much as possible. Change the language settings on your devices. Follow English-speaking social media accounts and try to think in English. The more you immerse yourself, the more natural the language will become. Use technology and leverage language learning apps, online courses, and other digital resources. These tools can provide interactive and engaging ways to practice and improve your skills. Consistency is crucial. Even if you only have a few minutes each day, make sure to practice regularly. Daily exposure and practice will reinforce what you've learned and help you retain new information. I like the analogy of the gym and sports because it is similar to language learning in so many ways. Imagine if you only exercise once in a while, or if an athlete only trained occasionally with no routine or schedule. What would the results be? Lastly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It is an unfortunate result of the school system that many students have come to think of language learning as a preparation for a test on which you are being judged and graded. Language learning shouldn't be like this. Mistakes can be great learning opportunities. Seek feedback from teachers, peers, or exchange partners to improve your skills. In this video, I've shared my experience learning English, but this is applicable to all languages. Ultimately, trust in your abilities and believe that there is nothing you cannot achieve. You need interest, motivation, time, energy, and discipline to reach your goals. Remember, every effort you put into learning a new language brings you one step closer to fluency. Keep pushing forward, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go.